It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.
And welcome into the EP Podcast. My name is Chris Lanuti. For the next 30 minutes, you are going to get Oktoberfest, just in case you missed it. Or maybe you were there and you want to see if you show up on camera. We're going to have a video version and an audio version of this podcast, just like last week. And I'm going to explain to you real quick why we're doing that. Spotify is kind of a pain in the butt. If you had a podcast for a long period of time and then you decide you want to give a video option, which means, you know, you're a subscriber to the show, you like listening to it in your car, you're fine, nothing changes. But if you want to be able to hit a little button maybe on Apple Podcast or one of your other podcast players and bring it up as a video, I want to give you that option. And the only place that will not play nice is Spotify. They want me to move everything to Spotify exclusively if I want to do that. And I'm not going to mess with all of the subscribers and tell them they have to move to Spotify. So we're going to get it fixed. I'm actually talking back and forth with them, and we're going to try to figure out a workaround to this entire problem. Until then, if you subscribe to the EP Podcast, you may see an audio and a video version. If you're on the wrong one, you can always switch to the other one. You can always get video as well at YouTube if the option did not pop up for you. All right. On this episode, Oktoberfest. It was an absolute blast. Rick Ryan, your state representative, Mayor Kelly Burke, multiple restaurants, all kinds of folks jumping on this episode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Oktoberfest Evergreen Park style. At Oktoberfest, we're at Craic And The Carriage. How are you?
I'm great. How are you guys? Thanks for coming, Chris. You're always around town.
Sarah, this place is so cool, and I was nervous today. Like, I drove by, and I think somebody just had a regular, thing on the back of their truck went by, and I was like, wait a minute, Sarah's not going to be at Oktoberfest, and then I showed up, and I was super excited, and it's a great setup you have.
Yep, absolutely. We're back in action. Last year, this was our first big event, so it's one full year of events and learning as we go, and trying different recipes and seeing what the people like, and people like it.
And
people still like us.
And you have boots.
Yeah, das Boot.
And this is crazy. First of all, what am I drinking? Because it's really good.
All right, you got the peachy Prost.
Okay.
Prost. It's cheers in German. Peach, I made some peach simple syrup, which is real peaches, you boil them up. Add some peach cider along with brown sugar simple syrup, little maple syrup, a little this, little that. A little secret recipe there. But I still like to make my homemade syrups, and I pride myself on that. So you can really taste the difference between fresh and store-bought fake syrup.
And the funny thing is, when I walked up, not only is the whole thing set up for Oktoberfest, but there's some pictures of you and your husband. It looks like you've been to a few Oktoberfest yourself.
Well, we just went this year. We did some market research. We went to real Oktoberfest opening day, and it was awesome. Everyone's got to go at least once. I have an itinerary for everyone. I've got it down. It's really fun. You make new friends, you drink beer. And if you don't really drink beer, you do. You do on that day. You just turn into a beer drinker.
Awesome. So you're at the different EP events, but you're also available for people to have you at their parties. Give everybody who may not know everything about you, what you're about, how they reach out to you, all that good stuff.
All right. Yeah. So you can hire us for anything from a kid's birthday party to a graduation party to a block party. We've done, different kind of events, back to school bashes. We bring the whole beverage service. So ice, cups, straws, napkins, garnishes, syrups. We can do mixed drinks. We do it to theme. I like to party plan. So whatever theme you have going, we can do different colors, different decor, whatever you want. We can work with you and do it.
Website?
World Wide Web, remember? www.craicandthecarriage.bar. And we're on social media. You can find us, follow us. I'm trying to keep up with it. But it's been really fun. It's, people are drawn to it. It's a fun little bar. We can go anywhere. And we also have a little mobile bar that Tim built that can go inside garages, inside houses, up on a rooftop, anywhere.
It's one of those really unique things in Evergreen Park I never see anywhere else. So congratulations. I'm glad it's going well. And the boot, Das Boot, is incredible. Oh, we're losing. Oh, you got your boot. There we go. Prost.
Hey, Prost.
I'm here with the Mayor of Evergreen Park, Kelly Burke. How are you?
I'm great, Chris. Thanks for coming out here today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love that you guys involve me. I love that you involve the podcast. I love that I get to do the Stein hoisting competition later with you.
Yep.
I think that's the question we ask each other every year at some point. Are you doing the Stein hoisting? Are you doing it with me? Yes, I'll do it with you. And then we go up there and we do it.
And I ran into our two-time women's champion at a soccer game this morning, and she said she is not competing. She's going to let somebody else.
We're going to have a new one.
So we're going to have a new one.
We're going to have a new champion guaranteed on the women's side.
Yes.
I feel like I've gotten better at this over the years because I've learned, first of all, I don't want to judge. When I judge this Stein hoisting competition, I feel like everybody gets mad at me when I get rid of somebody.
Right.
You don't like judging either.
No.
So you really liked it. I want to say it was a couple years ago when I came up with the idea, we'll pick random people. Let them be the judges.
Yep.
And then they can take all the vitriol.
We're kind of crowdsourcing it. We're crowdsourcing the hate. Yeah.
It's amazing. This is, I want to say this right now, and I don't think I'm blowing this out of proportion. This is the biggest turnout you've ever had.
This is the best turnout. It has been an awesome day, and it was hotter than it generally is in October, but everybody came out. The park was full. This is full. We've got two bands this year. We had the DJ. We had Jeff and Jessica from the record shop on 95th. We've got all sorts of local businesses. It is awesome. People are loving it. People are responding. If you did not come to this, you missed a lot.
Get to the next event because all your events are getting bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels to me like you're also spending a lot of time on them leading up to that. I mean, like this event, how much time did this really take to get it together? It's not like you just throw it together. It seems like you guys put a lot of effort into it.
No, and so our rec department, well, there's a young man in later hose, and I like it. The rec department does a lot of our events, most of them, all the ones here, and once something is over, they are starting on the next one. So the minute the parade was over, next they're on Oktoberfest. When Oktoberfest is over, we're starting with Santa's Village and the Rain Dog Parade. It just goes on and on. We do have some exciting things that are going to be announced after Christmas about St. Patrick's Day. So we are trying to always keep it fresh.
Awesome. Now, what I've noticed, you've got a few new businesses, not only in town, but are at this event. And I see you walk along, you go and you hit everybody up. You go by, you say hi, how you doing? You're very active with all the different businesses here, but it must mean a lot to you to see so many different local spots that came out here to be part of this fest.
Well, you know what's interesting, and I think we talked about this before, is everybody here is actually a village resident too. So Craic And The Carriage, Spoken Vine, Mi Amor, La Michoacana de Daniel. These folks are all residents putting their blood, sweat, and tears into building a business in town, and it is so awesome that people are responding to that and supporting them, and so great for them. I mean, this is a lot of work for them to step out from their regular restaurant and do this, and people love it.
They really enjoy it. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I know that they put a lot of work in. I've been hanging in the Spoken Vine tent all day today. That's another new trick that I've done this year. I'm just going to use somebody else's tent.
That's
I'm like a
idea.
vagabond. I just slide in and slide right out, no mess.
I'm sure your kids appreciate that.
That's the problem. One went off to college, the other one isn't interested. I mean, I'm running out of crew, so I have to find a way to kind of survive when I'm out here.
Dominic looked like he was tolerating you behind the camera today, just like, oh God.
Oh yeah, my 17-year-old sat here at this table and watched it take 20 minutes for his dad to walk, what is it, to the beer tent? Like 20 feet, 30 feet? Because I get stopped every 3 feet. He's just like, oh, he's never coming back. But I just think that, I talk with them, they had to make sure they had staff at their restaurant, but they wanted to be here. And I think that's, if you look, it's not the restaurant out here. The owners of each place
are here
instead of their own place because it's important for them to be out here with the community.
And I don't want to leave out the Rojo Verde food truck, also a village resident. Even they don't have a brick and mortar store in town, but food truck, they are out here. And then Baracos, of course, they've been here so long, they almost are residents. So it's great to have everybody out here.
And you got the fire department over there cooking brats and making corn.
Yep.
Yeah. I think those guys love these events. I think your fire department loves event days.
They love event days. They love being able to find the fan and we got an extra tent, we've got this, we've got that. They're always Johnny on the spot to try and help you figure out what you need. But Yeah.
Okay.
So super fun.
Next thing is you got the holidays. You still do something around the holidays, right? Right?
We do. We have our rebranded event, which we started last year, was Santa's Wonderland. It starts off with a rain dog parade. It's hard to imagine that we're going to be even thinking about Christmas when it's 89 degrees today, but...
you know what it's going to be. It's going to be 90 one day, it's going to be 40,
exactly.
and then it's going to be 22 and snowing within like 72 hours.
So start ordering your dog Santa
costume?
Christmas costume.
Okay.
Yeah. And get him ready to walk around.
My dog can't be in that.
No.
I did that last year. My dog is a bad dog.
Kind of barks.
He barks at everybody and chases everybody. I had to get out of the parade like 3 feet into it. The Lanuti dog is not meant for parades. He's definitely not. Mayor Kelly Burke.
Everybody has their strengths, you know.
My dog does not have the strength of being in a parade. Thank you so much for joining us. It sounds like there's a lot of stuff that's planned that's ahead. I asked you right before we came in here, is there anything like really exciting? You're like, no, things are going really smoothly, which is amazing.
It's
and it's good
great.
to hear.
Yeah. No, it's busy time to keep all this working. We had a lot of projects over the summer, and those are all wrapping up, much to the relief of residents, motorists, and our public works staff. But looking forward to just continuing our great events.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Prost.
Cheers. Prost.
Hi, Bridget.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I just saw you last week on the EP podcast, but now we're at Oktoberfest. It is a beautiful day. It is way too warm for October, and I am sharing the Spoken Vine tent for this event, and I'm excited about it.
And we just keep bopping around looking for shade. At least that's what I'm doing.
You've got the hat for it, though.
I had to find the most coverage. And then, shorts. I almost went sandals. 88 degrees, what is this?
I think we've run the gamut now since the first Oktoberfest to now, because I think the first one was right when everybody was coming out of COVID and it was pouring rain and this place was packed because people just wanted to be outside at a party.
Get me out.
And now we've had cold weather and now we've had July and October. It's like 92 degrees, my car told me as I was driving over.
Yeah, so I think that's 3 years in a row that it's been really, really warm. At least last year and this year, like 80 plus.
Well, at least I have a cold drink. You have a cold drink. What are you drinking?
I have a nice rosé from Villa Wolf Winery, Falls Valley, Germany?
False.
No, Falls.
False Valley.
You were there, right?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I saw all of Germany in like 2 days. I wore this shirt the entire time.
Where you're like, where can I get the finest German wine?
And they told me that place, whatever it was that you just said, false winery.
What's that?
This is something with bourbon in it that they made for me next door to you.
That's like 8 of these.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I can feel it already. Does Reed? I see you have a ton of wines in the background. You're making food. Is Reed still consulting people and telling them stories even out here at Oktoberfest? Like this is where this grape came from, or what?
Well, more recommendations. We just had a friend pop in and she wanted something with bubbles, something sparkling. We don't have that, but we were able to say, well, we have this, and I think you're gonna like it.
Awesome. Tell me about the German potato salad and the bacon dates. What goes into these? I know the dates are on your menu all the time.
Right.
I don't know if the German potato salad is.
No, we just did the German potato salad last year, and this year I feel like this is a proper venue to bring something special that is, appropriate for why we're out here. So.
But the bacon dates is an original thing for you.
Yes, and we have that on the menu every day. Our peach barbecue sauce goes over the top. It is amazing. It makes you want to eat up all the salad underneath. So those have been flying. The German potato salad also has bacon in it. So we're a pretty bacon-heavy operation right now. But it's delicious.
Wine, bacon, spoken vine. It's perfect for Oktoberfest.
You go get a brat, you come get some potato salad, it's great.
It's awesome. That's awesome. Prost.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things that Country Financial stands for. They're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through Evergreen Park. They're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of your community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. And since Country is already your neighbor, they want to get together and chat. Call your local Country Financial representative, Mike Thauer, today at 708-425-1559 to talk about the things that are important to you and how he can help you protect them. It is now time for your EP podcast, Word on the Street, brought to you by Spoken Vine Wine Bar and Bottle Shop, northeast corner of 95th and Kedzie. Great wines, amazing small plates, a candle making workshop on the 28th of October. Get in and register for that now. They always have great events there. You can see everything and register at SpokenVineWines.com. We'll be back at Oktoberfest in moments. First, there is a communications coordinator part-time position now open with the Village. I talked with the mayor about this. Guess what? One of the perks is you get to hang out with the EP podcast every once in a while. Fun. The position is responsible for planning and implementing public relations strategies and initiatives for the Rec Department, Office of Citizen Services, Youth Department, Historical Commission, and more. Go to their website, evergreenpark-ill.com, to get the description and to apply. Meanwhile, Cook County is launching a homeowner relief fund. The idea is to help everybody that experienced a substantial increase in their property tax bills. You could get up to $1,000 for your household if your property taxes went up too much. I have a better idea for Cook County. Stop raising property taxes on something that I already paid a boatload of money for, my home. And the farmers market is open weekly. 20th year of the weekly farmers market at Yukich Field, 88th and Kedzie, continues through the end of the month. The market is open every Thursday, 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. through the end of October. The market is brought to you by the Office of Citizen Services.
And I now have your friendly state representative, Rick Ryan, on the show. How are you? Welcome to Oktoberfest.
I'm wonderful. How are you doing today, Chris?
Good. You're serving beer over in the beer tent, I see.
I am the bartender. I started bartending when I was in law school 30, 40, 50, I don't know how many years ago. Yeah. So I bartended at Mama Vesuvio's while I was in school. Are you
a pour a beer bartender, or are you a guy that can make mixed drinks like a mixologist?
Well, I'm somewhere in the middle. So I worked in an outdoor beer garden. I lied and said I was a bartender. They put me to work, and I learned it on the job. So,
yeah.
It was just on-the-job training, and it all worked out fine.
I see you all the time on social media. Like, we're here, there's all this food. You know, I walk around, and everybody's like, oh, try this, Chris, or they want to talk to me or whatever like that. But you, man, you're at every, like, restaurant opening. You're at all these. Yeah. How do you not indulge too much? Because I'm going back to the gym. I've been eating too many samples at these restaurants.
I mean, are you blind? Look at me. I'm sampling, Chris.
Yeah, you're sampling. I think that watching you, like I follow you now on socials, watching you, I see like almost, I don't want to call it the fun of being a state rep, but you really are like, you like to get out there.
Yeah,
like to get out there, like to meet people. You like to be involved in events. You like to kind of bounce around and get to know who people are. I see you like trying out like different things at other workplaces, or like you're like almost like taking a turn at what they do. Why is it important to you?
You know what? I'm more of a learn by doing kind of person. So, I mean, people tell me about what their job is, what they do. But for me to get in there and actually kind of do it with them one day, I learn so much more about what they're going through. You know, I've toured both our hospitals, and I've learned so much about the great things they've done at Little Company and Christ both. But we're lucky to have those hospitals. But when you actually get in there and see what they're doing on a daily basis at our hospitals, it makes it all that more impressive and makes me want to help out even more.
Now, if you didn't see Rick Ryan the last time he was on the show, we learned about his rib eating habit on Mondays, right?
And there's no ribs here as far as I can tell.
And then secondly, that you spend an awful lot of time looking out for stupid things that are happening and being like, this doesn't make any sense. You're very like, let's less taxes, let's get rid of some of these taxes, and let's kind of stop some of the ridiculous bills that kind of go through. And you explain that, and I wanted to tell you a little anecdote.
Yeah.
I told my mother that story.
Okay.
And I think you restored some faith in the entire process.
Oh, thank
into
God.
a person that I think walks around all the time and just feels like we're on a train to hell.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, he says that's his number one job, is trying to say what makes sense and what doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
and
so
I'm sure you're still doing that.
Yeah, so what I do is I say no.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a bad idea, I say no, we're not going to do that. You know, so like when we talked last time, they want to increase everyone's income tax by 1%. We stopped that.
Good.
They wanted to, every delivery to your door, they wanted $1.50 for every package.
It's nuts.
We say no.
Right.
You know, so I just say no to people when they want to do something stupid.
Well, I appreciate you saying no to people. I don't know if you've been to these before. I would imagine you've been to one of the Oktoberfest, but this is the biggest crowd.
Yes, for sure.
I have ever seen at this.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was here last year bartending, and I would say the crowd, would you agree, double than what we had last year?
Oh, gosh, this is big.
And I think the mayor said every year it kind of doubles every year, and then that's what she told me last year.
I mean, the first one was in the rain and COVID, and it was almost as big as this because everybody just wanted to get out of their house.
See, I missed the first
just
one.
wanted to get out of their house.
Yeah, right.
Stand in the rain? Sure.
Sure. But I can do it outside? Yeah, we forget how bad that was.
Yeah. Well, Rick, I appreciate you jumping in.
No problem, Chris. Always a pleasure.
Enjoy the fest, and anything exciting coming up, or just business as usual right now?
We'll go back down to Springfield next week, and we got to get something done with our transit service. So we got to figure that out.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck with that.
But I got to say no to how they want to fund it.
Yeah, well, that's Rick Ryan. Just say no.
Just say no. All right.
Thanks, buddy. Found a new participant here at Oktoberfest. You've been to this before, but under a different banner. Amor's first official Oktoberfest here in Evergreen Park. How are you, Ramon?
Yes, I'm doing great. It is our first year here at Oktoberfest under Amor. You know, we're very happy to be here, having a lot of fun. Beautiful weather, and just a lot of great fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside. A little warm, but you know what? It's a beautiful day. This is better than snow, better than rain, and you got cold drinks, and you guys came prepared. What are you drinking there?
You know what? It's an apple cider margarita. That's what it is, and it's a classic margarita. But then we infuse it with apple cider, a sugar and cinnamon rim, and then dried apple and cinnamon stick.
Wow,
it's very, very good. It's one of the specialty drinks right now.
Is this out right now at Amor as well, or is this just for Oktoberfest?
No, also at Amor for the whole fall to all the way to November.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this is it. Apple cider margarita.
What are you guys serving out here today?
We have the Mexican loaded fries. We have the two types of empanadas. We have the elote croquettes, and then we also have churros. Churros, which something sweet.
I'm gonna get fat eating your food today.
Yeah, you should stop by and have some.
Awesome. I got to do a Stein hoisting competition later on.
Right.
This is the thing I have to do.
Yes.
This is like my once a year stand up in front of everybody with a microphone on a loudspeaker, do the Stein hoisting thing right here. The mayor just came by to check on me. She actually fed me some of your food off her plate because she wants me to keep my strength up. She told me.
Okay, good. Yeah. What did you think?
Oh, it was good. Your food's always good.
I think you had the elote croquettes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's like Mexican street corn, but into a little croquette.
Yes.
So,
It's really good stuff. Well, enjoy Oktoberfest.
Yes, sir.
Here, Prost.
Oh, cheers, buddy. Thank you very much.
You're laughing.
I love
You're
your
laughing.
boot is amazing.
The boot is the most incredible. The boot was the first thing I got when I showed up today, Kelly from the rec department.
Sarah does an amazing job
Yeah.
with Craic And The Carriage and her amazing details too.
Oh, she looked right at me. She goes, "You need a drink before you start interviewing people." And I said, "Okay." And she goes, "You need it in a boot that hangs around your neck."
Because how else would you have a drink with a boot around your
You know
neck?
what I like? I like the fact that I have now built enough of a brand here in Evergreen Park that it's not unusual for the mayor to be interviewed by a guy with a drink around his neck. And she doesn't even bat an eye. She's like, "No, that's just Chris. Chris is walking around with a boot of beer
100%.
around his neck." Yeah.
It's Oktoberfest. No other way to do it.
You guys put this together.
We did.
I mean, you must be ecstatic. This is the biggest crowd I've ever seen.
absolutely amazing. This year has turned out. I was actually a little bit afraid that this summer weather was going to keep people away, but it hasn't. People have come out in droves. It has been a steady crowd all day.
And it's getting busier as the night comes
Yes,
on because now it's
exactly.
cooling off and people are
Yes.
like, all right, I'm going out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're hoping, I think all the vendors have done amazingly. We added for the first time this year a craft fair inside. I talked to several of the vendors. They said they did amazing. So yeah, so I'm very, very happy right now.
What does it mean to you? I think I brought this up with Mayor Kelly Burke earlier. What does it mean to you that when you see these local businesses, especially the restaurants, but everybody that's out here, you know, they could be at their restaurant and send other staff, but the owners are all out here. Those that actually own the business
100%.
would rather be here at the fest
Yes.
and then be inside their place.
Because we have owners like nowhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, we have owners that are so invested in this community who are here for everything about Evergreen Park, and we are so lucky. I said, Amor was here at about 9 o'clock this morning.
I'm not surprised by that.
Bringing in truckloads of stuff. They decorated Spoken Vine.
Oh,
amazing.
these guys were prepping last night. Little story for you. Last night, I was like, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I went over to Spoken Vine and I pulled in, and they were prepping for this. Like Reed and Bridget were running around making sure, while they were running the place on Friday night, making sure they were ready. She brought enough bacon wrapped dates, I think, to cover this entire place.
Good. And any that you have left over, I'll buy.
She's working hard in the background here. They were nice enough to let me share a tent with them.
I know, that's perfect.
Yeah, this is my new
It's
thing, though.
nice.
Yeah.
Now you can bop from place to place.
That way I'm not in your way.
That's look,
Because
you're never,
you
you're
were always
never in
so
our
gracious,
way.
giving me, even the first year, when nobody even knew what this show was, you guys gave me a tent, and you put me like right in front, and I always appreciated it, but now I'm not in your way.
You highlight everything in Evergreen Park, so that's why we want you at everything that we do. But again, this has just been seriously nothing that we could have ever imagined.
Well,
The crowd, like you said, the vendors are absolutely amazing. They are so dedicated to the people of Evergreen Park and making sure that they're out with them through each part of the day. So we really couldn't have asked for more.
amazing. Well, you did a great job.
Thank you very
I
much.
can't wait to
It
see-
was, again, a huge group effort. This is, for our custodial staff is indispensable. They are on top of everything. Obviously, from the mayor down, everyone jumps in and helps out. As you see, all of the trustees, we have District 124, Mayor Burke, Mayor's Assistant Sue. Everyone's been here to do the bartending, do the ticket sales. So it's a huge group effort, and everyone helps out, jumps in everywhere they can.
Okay,
So.
well, I'm gonna give you a little compliment here, and I might get in trouble with somebody else I do a podcast for. But a couple weeks ago, I was in Lamont at the Pollyanna Oktoberfest one, and I've been going to that one for years.
Okay.
And you guys
give
were
us a grade.
You guys were bigger.
Woo!
You were bigger.
than
You
Lamont?
got more people. You got more food at it, and I love that one.
That's-
I go to that one every year. You crushed it this year. This is the best Oktoberfest I've been to all season, and I go to Oktoberfest. I was in Germany this year. This is my favorite Oktoberfest of the year.
That is some huge compliments. Thank you. I mean, again, obviously, if we can crush Lamont, that's great. But if you have
I didn't say
anything,
crush.
well,
I just
I'm
said
sorry.
you-
Pardon me, not
You're
crush.
going to get me in trouble.
But if we could do better than Lamont, we are in good place here.
Oh, we got a little competition now.
Right,
I think I
exactly.
stirred the pot with Kelly Kelly. The next big event is around Christmas time.
Yes,
I know.
we're going to have our Santa's Wonderland and Rain Dog Parade again this year.
Okay.
It's going to be December 13th, a Saturday. So we'll have lots of details coming out in the next few weeks. I'm sorry, if we would back up, we also have our Halloween parade.
Okay.
So our Halloween parade will be first. That will be on October 24th. We are in between. We're not 100% on location yet, so if everyone stays tuned, we'll tell you exactly where
Just
we're
tell
gonna
me,
be.
I'll get it out there for
That's
you, Kelly.
Perfect. That's
I
what
got you.
we know that you will.
I got you covered. I got you covered on this Stein hoisting thing too in a couple minutes.
We got a couple minutes
All
away,
right,
and then we're
I'm
ready.
I'm ramping the show because I can't film myself while I'm up on stage on a microphone. So this is the EP podcast, and thank you so much for having me again this year.
Chris, thank
Amazing event.
Good. Thank you very much. We're happy everyone's enjoying.
It's the EP Podcast. All things Evergreen Park. It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.